Hey, so I wanted to make this video because I wanted to share, I guess, just what I've been doing with my prayer life. And I don't know if it's going to help anyone, but I am hoping that if some of you have struggled like I have in the past, to just kind of, I guess, reignite that ability to pray for people and to say you're praying for them and actually do that. This is what I'm using right now. And I think, at different times in your life, you have to use different systems, but this has been a system that I've come back to time and again, because it allows me the freedom in prayer that I want to feel, to pray as my heart leads, but also to keep track of the answers that God gives and the different prayer requests that I feel like are things that He consistently wants me to lift up to Him. And so this is my box. This is just a really simple index card box. And I don't know if you guys can see the labels really well in the video, but basically there are a couple different types of tabs. There's one that says daily, and daily just basically means these are things I want to pray for every day. So I'm not necessarily going to tell you what's in each of my categories, but there's things that I pray for daily. Odd and even, these are really fun tabs because I pray for them almost every day, but it just kind of breaks up some of those things that I want to pray for really often. But so I put those in the odd and even categories. And then the next set are basically the days of the week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That is things that, every week I want to make sure that I lift those up in prayer. So these are, I'll tell you some of the categories in here. My coworkers are in here. Some of my siblings and my mom and dad are in those weekly prayers. So those are probably my favorite tabs because I feel like they keep them really close to my heart and on my mind every week. But I don't have to, see them every day and they don't get old. I'm excited to open up each day's little stack and pray for those specific needs. And then the rest of these are the days of the month. So they're labeled literally just with the number of the month. And as you go through, there are people in here in my days of the month that I have been praying for since I first started this in 2005. I have literally seen them grow up. I've seen them get married. I've seen them have children, and just become so much of what God has for their life. Like, it chokes me up just watching what God has done in their life in so many years. And so for me, the days of the month are usually people's names. They're not usually prayer requests that are necessarily going to get answered, but they're people that I just feel like at some point God had laid on my heart to pray for them. And so those days of the month are really special to me. I love looking and just seeing little notes on the cards of answers to prayer. So basically what I do when someone is on my heart or someone is walking through something is I just take a blank index card and I write the date up in the corner, and then I fill it in with whatever prayer request they've shared with me. And then as we go, I just give little updates. And then if the card gets filled up, sometimes I'll put a second card and staple it to it, or sometimes I'll put that card in a pile. And I'm going to show you what God has done in so many years. Like, this pile here is literally piles of answered prayers. And people that I've prayed for that maybe I've lost contact with. But most of them, are like answered short-term prayers. And that is just incredible to me that, like, I get to see what God has done through years of prayer. And I'm so excited about this because I feel like sometimes my prayer life has not necessarily been something that I guess results in thanksgiving and praise. And by doing this, I feel like I pray and the whole time I'm just giving thanks for what God has done and what He's going to do. So, sorry, this video got really long. I don't know how that happened, but I wanted to share this with you. I don't know if it's helpful, but I wanted to kind of just give like an overview of how I pray. And if you have something that needs to go on a card and go in my box, message me and let me know. All right.